Hey everyone, it's Jules here, and I'm in a very blustery Newcastle so that I can learn some video game tricks like this. Now the real reason that I'm here is thanks to our friends over at THQ Nordic. They have provided me the chance to learn the real skills of war, plus the fact I get to hang out with my friends. They're so excited. So I packed up my colourful hobo satchel, hitched a ride on the number 120 bus from Cardiff, and when it inevitably broke down in its usual spot, I began the long walk up to Newcastle. Along the way, I pondered about what skills I'd learn and how I would use them to escape the rather nebulous threat that the hooded yet ultimately familiar figure had warned me about. So, gentlemen, the first skill that we're going to be learning today is the art of swordplay. Huzzah! Ooh. Ah, the old sword and board approach, the true classic method of killing. There's nothing fancy about foot-slogging your way up the battlefield, but you're not going to get far in the world of the Valiant without mastering the blade. In-game, a core group of swordsmen will be the backbone of your military plans. Incredibly durable against ranged attacks as well as many other forms of damage, this robust unit will tie up enemies until your real damage dealers can make it to the fray. Plus, as an added bonus, their knockdown skill allows you to push enemies on their asses and then deal increased damage to them as they try to gather their wits. Yeah! Well, I think I've got the hang of that, so I can't wait to play with the real thing.
That's all we can afford.
This is all we could afford? Are you kidding me? I've only half killed Scott. Let's just move on to horse riding. Now, there's nothing more satisfying in the world of the Valiant than smashing through the enemy lines using the cavalry unit's trample ability, as with a huge boost to their damage and the fact that it can cross multiple units, a well-timed charge can destabilize every evil plan that your enemy had in mind. Plus, there's the fact that you can immediately ride away afterwards and set up for another one, as the cavalry unit can disengage from foes without any penalty to their movement. In addition, if you find yourself on the receiving end of enemy crossbowmen or archers, why not send the cavalry units in to clear out these rogues, as with their increased speed, these horse-riding knights can deliver devastating blows well before the enemy has any chance to react. Just be sure to keep them away from spearmen though, as those pointy sticks plus a horse charging at speed, well, it's going to result in a pretty nasty outcome. Ha ha! Feast on my codpiece, you knave! Look, I could barely afford a sword. You think I've got enough budget for a horse? Please, for the love of God, tell me that we have one weapon that's actually real.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? How is that going to kill anyone?
Look at the action on that.
Prove that you can kill someone with that.
Okay.
Ow! Now, if you don't want to get your hands dirty and still rack up a rather eye-watering body count, the life of an archer is for you, as with their impressive longbows giving them a huge threat range and a special skill that allows you to slow enemy units down to a crawl, you'll be able to turn foes into pincushions before they've even cast a shadow on your front line. Plus, they are utterly devastating against more elite units like Axemen and Spearmen, so make use of this and cut the enemy's punchback down to a light slap at best. Just be sure to protect them, as with their high mobility comes a lack of armor, meaning that they'll be easy pickings for units that can close the gap.
Oh, well, that was an absolute disaster, wasn't it? I mean, look at this, I'm holding it by the sharp end. I've clearly learned nothing from those combat exercises. What's next, then?
Axe throwing.
Oh, axe throwing, fantastic. You hear that? It'll probably be another toy, won't it? Oh my god, this is it! Teach me this!
Now, on paper, being part of an Axeman unit seems like a death sentence, as with low armor and with unwieldy large axes, it seems like these fellas are going to be cut down to size in short order. Luckily, what they have protecting them is sheer, unadulterated rage, which allows them to stack buffs and dish out damage the more they stay in combat. And trust me, getting the enemy to fight you won't be hard at all, as the Axemen, well, they're a rather surly lot and can shout insults to foes which will draw them out of position and into combat. It's an excellent way to destabilize the enemy line, and an even better way of drawing pesky shield breakers and swordsman units towards you, which the Axemen just so happen to be very good at smashing apart.
Damn, that is not working at all. I need to find some professional help to get better at this. Let's have a look around. You fine Viking of a man, please teach me the way of the axe.
The missile knows where it is, but thinks of where it isn't. Come on. Get down. Get up. That's it. Get down.
Ooh, take that, you dirty chamber pot. I think I'm ready to take on the Horde!
No, you're not.
I tell you, I'd hate to be the Horde. Did you see that? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. At least 3. Whoa! Oh, hark! Who approaches? What does that mean? Who the fuck's that? Scott! Wait. Scott, how did you do that to go for that? Wait, you were the mysterious stranger?
Yeah, I just want to play the game with you.
You could have just asked.
I tried to. You came all the way up here to recruit us to do the whole thing. I just want to play the game, Jules.
But why didn't you just come down to my house and play it? Because you went down and you were already there. What the?
I was in your room and you left.
Let's just go play the Valiant.
Have you seen the
It's so dead. It's so dead.
Look at the play.